Hello students, in this video of part C, second chapter, 3 equations of motion we will discuss. Acceleration, that is equal to rate of change of velocity. A is equal to change in velocity upon time taken. So A is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Now A is equal to final velocity is V, initial velocity is U upon T. If you will rearrange, cross multiply A with T, AT is equal to V minus U and V minus U is equal to AT. By rearranging, we will get V is equal to U plus AT, where V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, A is the acceleration and T is time. Second equation of motion. As you know, displacement is equal to average velocity into time. As we will write in place of displacement, average velocity we can write as V is plus U upon 2 into time. From first equation we know that V is equal to U plus AT. So this value we can substitute in place of this encircled V. So S is equal to V is equal to U plus AT plus U as it is upon 2 into T. U plus U is 2U plus AT upon 2. Open the bracket, you will get 2UT plus AT square upon 2. Now 2 you can take in the denominator of both the factors. So S is equal to 2UT upon 2 plus AT square by 2. This 2 will cancel out and S is equal to UT plus half AT square. This is the second equation of motion. Third equation of motion, we know that V is equal to U plus AT and time from here, T is equal to V minus U upon A. Now displacement is equal to average velocity into time. S is equal to V plus U upon 2, that is for average velocity into time. Now this time value we can substitute here in place of this. So S is equal to V plus U upon 2 into V minus U upon A. So this is forming one formula, that is A plus B into A minus B. What is that? A plus B into A minus B, that is equal to A square minus B square. Similarly, on the basis of that formula, we can write V square minus U square upon 2A. Cross multiply, you will get 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. So by rearranging, you will get V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So this is the third equation of motion. So on the whole, we can write these 3 equations again in this way. V is equal to U plus AT, that is the first equation of motion. S is equal to UT plus half AT square, that is the second equation of motion. V square is equal to U square plus 2AS, that is third equation of motion. Now special cases we will have A part, when the body is at rest. What it means? Initial velocity is 0. Now U is equal to 0, that U you can substitute in all the 3 equations. So first equation will become V is equal to 0 plus AT, that is equal to V equal to AT. S is equal to UT, this will become 0, so 0 plus half AT square. S is equal to half AT square. In third, V square is equal to 0 square plus 2AS. So 0 square is also 0. V square is equal to 2AS. Now B part, if the body is moving with the uniform retardation, you can say minus A. So in place of plus A, in all the 3 equations you can write minus A. So it will become V is equal to U minus AT, S is equal to UT minus half AT square, and third one V square is equal to U square minus 2AS. So on the basis of all the 3 these equations, certain number of numericals are there in this C exercise. So that we will discuss in different video. In this video, we will discuss numericals of second C exercise. So in first numerical, body starts from rest, means u is 0. Acceleration is uniform, that is 2 meter per second square, and time is 2 seconds. We are interested to find displacement. So s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to, this will become 0 plus half at square, substitute the value, 2 will cancel out, and s is equal to 4, that is 4 meter. In second numerical, body starts with the initial velocity, that is 10 meter per second, and acceleration is 5 meter per second square. You have to find displacement in time 5 seconds. Again apply second equation, s is equal to ut plus half at square, nothing is 0, substitute the values, u is 10, t is 5, half into 5 into t square, 5 square 25. S is equal to 50 plus 125 divided by 2. If you divide these two, you will get 62.5. So 62.5 plus 50 is 112.5 meter. So in third numerical, a vehicle is accelerating on a straight road. The velocity at any instant is 30 km per hour. After 2 seconds, velocity is 33.6 km per hour. And after further 2 seconds, 37.2 km per hour. Find the acceleration of the vehicle, that is uniform or not uniform. So V1 is 30 km per hour and time is 2 seconds. V2 is 33.6 km per hour and T2 is 2 seconds. V3 37.2 km per hour. Now A1 you can get from these two, V2 minus V1 upon time. So 33.6 minus 30 upon 2 seconds, and you will get 0.2 into, convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, that is 5 over 18 divided by 2 seconds. If you will solve, you will get 1 by 2, that is 0.5 meter per second square. Now you can take these two observations under consideration. So A2, that is second acceleration, equal to V3 minus V2 upon 2. So value of V3, that is 37.2 minus 33.6 km per hour divided by 2 seconds. If you will solve, you will get 3.6 km per hour divided by 2 seconds, and kilometer per hour, that you can convert into meter per second by multiplying it with 5 over 18, and the answer is A2, that is equal to 0.5 meter per second square. Now both the values are same, means the acceleration is uniform. Now in fourth numerical, body initially at rest starts moving with a constant acceleration, that is 2 meter per second square, and in first part you have to find the velocity, and second the distance travelled in 5 seconds. Now velocity you can get by applying first equation, that is v is equal to u plus at. U is 0, a is 2 and time is 5. So 5 into 2, 10 meter per second. Second part, s is equal to ut plus half at square, s is equal to 0 into 5 plus half, a is 2, t square is 25, so s is 25 meter. Now in fifth numerical, the bullet initially moving with a velocity 20 meter per second strikes a target and comes to rest after penetrating a distance 10 centimeter. So just convert this 10 centimeter into meter, that is 0.1 meter, v is 0, and you have to find retardation. So third equation will help you, v square is equal to u square plus 2as, v is 0, u is 20 square plus 2a, s is 0.1. Now if you will solve, you will get 0.2a equal to minus 400. Now rearrange, a is equal to minus 400 divided by 0.2. So value is a is equal to minus 2000 meter per second square. As this is a negative acceleration, itself means retardation, and that is 2000 meter per second square. So in seventh numerical, sixth I am giving you homework. It's a simple one. Seventh one is a train travels with a speed of 60 km per hour. So this is station A and this is station B. Towards this side, the train is moving with 60 km per hour. Let it be V1. And from station B towards station A, the speed of the train is 80 km per hour, that is V2 80 km per hour towards A, and let the distance between two stations is x. Time taken by the train from A to B station is T1, and let the time taken by the train B from station B to A, that is T2. Now V1 is equal to distance upon time in straight line, so x upon T1, and T1 is equal to x upon V1. So T1 is equal to x upon 60 because V1 is 60. So let T2 be the time taken by train from B to A. So B2 is equal to x upon T2 and T2 is equal to x upon V2. What is T2? That is x upon 80. Now what is average speed? That is total distance upon total time. So total distance is x plus x, 2x. And what is total time? T1 plus T2. That is the total time. Average speed. So total distance was 2x and total time is x upon 60 plus x upon 80. So 2x, if we will take or solve this, 80x plus 60x upon 4800. So solve this further, you will get average speed equal to 68.57 km per hour. Now average velocity. When the train will return back to A, total displacement upon total time is the formula for average velocity. Total displacement is 0 upon T1 plus T2. So 0 divided by anything is 0. Average velocity is 0. Now in 8th numerical, a train is moving with a velocity 90 km per hour that we can convert into meter per second. 90 into 5 by 18, that is 25 meter per second. Brought to stop means V is 0. Okay, brought to stop by applying the brakes will produce a retardation of 0.5 meter per second square. So we want to know after 10 seconds. So after 10 seconds, what is V that we want to find first? V is equal to U plus 80. U is 25, retardation is with negative sign, so minus 0.5 into 10. Now solve, you will get V is equal to 20 meter per second. And in second part, you want to get how much time will be taken by the train to completely come to rest. So T we want to know, V is 0, and retardation value you know that is minus 0.5. So V is 0, U is 25, put A value minus 0.5 into T. Now rearrange, you will get 0.5 T equal to 25. If you will solve, you will get time equal to 50 seconds. The 10th numerical will be homework for you. 11th one is a body moves from rest with a uniform acceleration, and you have to find the velocity of the body at 10 seconds after the start. Displacement value is 270 meter and time is 3 seconds. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is 270, U is 0, half A into 3 square 9. If we will solve, acceleration is 60 meter per second square. Now velocity you want to find after 10 seconds. So V is equal to U plus 80, U is 0 because it starts from rest, plus A 60 and time is 10, 60 into 10, 600 meter per second. In 12th numerical, a body moving with a constant acceleration travels the distances 3 meter and 8 meter. With respect to time is T1 1 second and T2 2 seconds. Now we have to find initial velocity and acceleration. Now according to second equation of motion, S is equal to ut plus half at square. So S is 3 meter, time is 1 second. Accordingly you can substitute the values. 3 is equal to U plus A by 2. Let it be first equation. Now second observations also you can substitute. 8 equal to 2U plus half A. T2 is 2, so 2 square. 8 is equal to 2U plus 4A by 2. There are two observations, two equations. Now we can multiply this first equation by 2 and subtract it from second. So 6 is equal to 2u plus 2a by 2 and 8 equal to 2u plus 4a by 2. Now subtract this equation from here. You will get minus 2 equal to minus 2a by 2. This 2 will cancel out. Minus minus will also cancel out. Acceleration is 2 meter per second square. Now substitute the value of a in any of the equation. Let it be in first equation. Now 3 is equal to u plus 2 by 2. This will cancel out. Will give you 1. 3 is equal to u plus 1 and u is equal to 2 meter per second. Now 13 is homework for you. 14 is u is equal to 75 km per second and time is 6 seconds. Velocity is 120 km per second. Now v is equal to u plus at. In that you have to find acceleration, that is 120, 75 plus a into 6, and acceleration is 7.5 km per second square. And in second part, you have to find the distance traveled by the spacecraft in the first 10 seconds after the rocket motor were started. Now time is 10 seconds. Now this 10 seconds you can divide in two parts. One is 6 seconds for which the motor was on, and it is equal to 4 seconds after the action of A. Now T1, when it is equal to 6 seconds, for that S1 is equal to ut plus half at square. S1 you want to find, so u is 75 into 6 plus half into 75 into 6 square, 36. If you solve, you will get 450 plus 135, that is 585 kilometer. And for 4 seconds the body was moving with speed 120. So 120 into 4, that is 480. Total distance is S1 plus S2. S1 is 585 that we got here, and S2 is 480. Now add these two values, you will get 1065 km as total distance. Now the last numerical 15. A train starts from rest and accelerates uniformly at a rate of 2 meter per second square, and the time is 10 seconds. Now distance for that time interval is s is equal to ut plus half at square. U is 0, so it will become 0, half at square. S is 100 meter. Now first part, you have to find the maximum velocity reached. So v is equal to u plus at, v is equal to 0 plus 2 into 10, that is 20 meter per second. And the retardation in the last 50 seconds when it will come to rest. So 20 meter per second will become the initial speed, and final speed is 0 under the influence of the brakes, and time is 50 seconds. So for that you have to find the retardation. U is 25 meter per second, v is 0, and apply this first equation. You will get acceleration equal to minus 0.4 meter per second square, but the retardation is without negative sign, that is 0.4 meter per second square. Now the distance, total distance we have to find. So S1 is equal to 100 meter, that we have done here. Now S2 is uniform speed into time, and for how much time that body was moving at the uniform speed, the train, that is 20 into 200, so that is 4000 meter. Now the last part, S3 is equal to ut plus half at square, but this is for retarded motion, and for how much time it is retarded? For 50 seconds. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. S3 is u 20 into 50 plus half. In place of a you can write minus 0.4 into 50 square. If you solve, you will get 1000 minus 500, that is 500 meter. Now total distance is S1 plus S2 plus S3. S1 you got 100, S2 you got 4000, S3 has 500. So total distance is 4600 meter. Okay. Then last one is average velocity. Now average velocity is total distance upon total time in straight line. So total distance is 4600. What is the total time? That is 260. 10 plus 200 plus 50. and when you'll solve this, you'll get 17.69 meter per second as an average velocity. So you are requested to watch the video again and again and practice the numericals in return to get the full command on the topic. Thank you.